I was told to talk louder. As an ex-teacher, I'm sure that's no problem for me. I scream across a class of 40 kids, and now it's 30 and coming to 20. Okay, a little bit of a background about myself. I was a former educator, like Nuru. I was teaching a primary school for 3 years. And then I thought, I was still young, I need to get out and try out and see the world. So I started my own company doing digital media consultation and marketing. What is this digital consultation person doing here, sharing about new media in learning and teaching? As an ex-teacher myself, I share a lot of my experiences and stories on my own blog, Claudia.sg. And things that I'm going to share with you today will be also available on the website if you're interested. Okay, why do we use new Infocomm stuff online? Because it's free. No one, who here don't like free stuff? Okay, so and it's very interactive and engaging. It bonds the parents and children relationship, and also it enhances the learning and understanding of subjects taught in the primary school. And of course, it exposes your child to a technology in a safe environment. Okay, today's session, I'm doing a lot of demonstration. I guess this is the best way to perhaps show you what you can actually do with all these resources online. So if you don't mind, I'll be sitting down. Okay, I'm going to touch on a few topics. First on mathematics. Okay, one of the biggest problem that I faced as a teacher in primary school was parents asking me, how do you actually teach your child model drawing? How many of you have that problem? Okay, yeah, very honest, thank you. Okay, so basically, this website, all resources will be online, so if you can't take down the long URL, you'll be able to get it online later. Okay, what this website does is it provides you with different questions for your and kind of models for your child to learn and also try. Okay, so for example, this demonstration is on part whole models. You can either play introduction where they'll bring you through how it's done, or for me, I'll just skip intro and then I'll bring you to the first question. Okay, this is for the lower primary school. So what happens is this format here is actually where you read the problem with the problem sum. So Mary had 48 markers, giving sum of her markers to a friend. Mary left 29. How many markers did Mary give to her friend? Very straightforward question, but in a primary school context, I believe you're still doing it, is for the child to draw a model to better understand how this problem can be solved. So on the right-hand side here, the math tutor online will actually say, let's try a part whole word problem with 2 parts. Okay, so you follow the directions below here, and you build your own model here. Okay, so for this, use the block models to model problem. So as a whole, Mary had 48 markers. So using the biggest model here, you just click and drag. And then the tutor say, the green block is at the correct position. Okay, encouragement. And then you give away some. So you give away 29. You give away some, not knowing how many. Okay, and then you have 29 left. So your thinking blocks and your model is placed at the correct position. So now what happened is you are asked to enter the numbers, okay? Because you don't know how many they give away, so it should be a question mark, just like how you would do in school, and enter the amount left. Once you're done, you can ask your child to make sure that it's correct, and then ask your child to check. Okay, then your tutor will say, great work, you finally you finish, and then now can you find out this number? So this is where you will come in and ask, how do you actually subtract the number? Because it's not demonstrated here. Okay, so after doing some calculation, anyone can give me the answer? 48 minus 29. Okay, so let's check the answer. And that's correct. And like all in primary school, you have to write a sentence, but here they just ask you to write a number. So basically, Mary gave away 19 markers. Okay? Okay, so the teacher will actually say it's correct, and then you proceed on to the next question. So every model, every example of the model drawing has like 8 to 9 questions. Okay, so if you go to the website, you can actually find out more. Okay, going back. Okay, this is more for the upper primary school. When I know parents like, how do you actually teach your child ratio? It's a very, very tricky subject in the math curriculum. Okay, so using this same website, the playground, the math playground. So using the same format, this is more for the upper primary students. You can then practice with them using same concept of model drawing for ratio. Okay, so you read the question and then you click and drag the thinking blocks into the target area. Okay, I'm not going to go through this, but like what you did previously, you can just demonstrate the model using the ratio using the model. Any question? I hear someone talking. No? Okay, I'll just proceed on. Okay, so on this math playground website, I highly recommend it. You can actually go there and learn all about problem solving, model drawing. There's multiplication questions, fractions, percentage, and geometry. Okay. Okay, another interesting resource that I'm sharing is about virtual manipulatives. Parents here, I just want to show of hand, how many of you actually go to those shopping centers and you buy those sports that you use in school? Anyone? No. Okay, so basically in school, teachers to actually demonstrate how a concept is done, okay, what they do is they use manipulatives, so physical objects, to demonstrate a math problem. Okay, so instead of spending $100 buying a set of manipulatives that is used for perhaps only for primary 1 to 2, what you can do is you go online to this website, nlvm.usu.edu. You can actually find digital manipulatives that can model after the physical one. Okay, just to show you an example. Fractions, another headed syllabus in the math, P3 math. Okay, what happened here is you actually have a blank sheet of paper, drawing block, where you can actually enter different fractions bars to teach or demonstrate to your child how do you actually equate perhaps 2.5 is equal to half. 2/4 is equal to half and stuff like that. So what happened is you can, okay, let's draw a 4. Okay, so we have a 4-part fraction bar, and then let's draw a 8 fraction bar. Then you can actually move them around to demonstrate that, okay, 4 parts is actually half of 8 parts and stuff like that. Okay, so all these are manipulatives that you can use. Instead of like buying the blocks, you can use this. That's for math. Another subject that is being introduced, learned in school, is science. Okay, this website is actually done by the MOE team, okay, the edu more. What happened is they collate all the resources that they have found online onto this website. So if you go into the website, you can actually go to edumore.sg for all the lists. How many of you have been to edumore.sg? Oh, I see one hand. It's a little boy behind. Must be the teacher, right? Okay, so they actually categorize the topics according to the level. So let's say your child is in let's say primary 5 and to 6. You click on it, and then you can choose the different topics that they learn in school. Okay, let's try systems. And then from here, you can find different plant system, cell system, and stuff like that. And you go in for more examples, topics, breakdown. Okay, so this is the last level already. If you see all this bubble here, there are actually 5 different resources that you can go to teach your child about system.